Good morrow, my friends. Welcome. My name is Blubobobobo. A long time ago, longer now than it seems, there was a small bird who was flying south for the winter with her flock. Now, as her flock flew south, unfortunately, they came across a very large thunderstorm. And as the rain fell and the winds blew across them, the thunder crashed and lightning flashed all about them. The poor little bird was knocked out of the sky. As she tumbled over and over and over, she struck her wing upon the branch of a tree. She couldn't fly anymore. When she got to the ground, she hopped along until she came to the great oak. She looked up at the great oak and asked, "Please, can I rest here?" The great oak looked down at the little bird and said, No, you'll eat all of my acorns. No, hop on." The poor little bird hopped on till she came to the maple tree. She asked the maple, "Please, can I rest here, just until my wing is better?" The maple tree looked down at the little bird and said, No, you'll mess up all of my beautiful leaves. No, hop on." The poor little bird continued hopping on, asking all the trees within the forest. They all said no. Then she heard a small voice. "You can rest with me if you like. My needles are sharp, but you're welcome to have as many berries as you wish." She turned around and she saw it was the juniper bush. Now, the juniper bush does have sharp little needles for leaves, but the little bird was so excited to finally have some place to rest, she quickly hopped in and she nestled down as best she could. And once there, she was safe and warm until fall came. Now, as fall began to roll in, the winds began to blow and the temperature dropped, and the poor little bird began to shiver. And then long branches with longer needles wrapped around the juniper bush. It was the spruce tree. The spruce wanted to help the little bird as well. Together, all three stayed safe and warm until the dead of winter. And then the snows began to fall, and the winds began to blow harder and faster, and the poor little bird began to shiver even more. And then long, soft needles reached around all three. It was the great northern pine. The pine tree wanted to help as well. Together, all four stayed safe and warm until the next spring, when the little bird was healthy enough to join her flock once again. Now, the great Creator had seen all this. The Creator had seen the generosity of the juniper, the spruce, and the pine, but had also seen the selfishness of all those other trees. So the Creator went to the north wind and told the north wind, "Next season, I give you permission to blow as hard as you like. If you wish, you can strip the leaves off all those selfish trees. But you must promise me that you'll leave the juniper, the spruce, and the pine alone, and those like them, because they were so nice to that little bird." The north wind was excited at this, and he'd never been let loose before. So the next season he began to blow harder and faster than he ever had, and he stripped the leaves off all those selfish trees, all the way down to the sticks and the twigs. But he kept his word, and he left the juniper, the spruce, and the pine, and those like them alone. And because of their generosity to that little bird, to this day, those trees are known as the Evergreens. Safe travels, my friends.